Sounds of panting and the pattering of invisible paws followed Cedric along the path through the trees. The heat from the hellhound's breath caressed his skin and made him quiver in delight. Once the sun set, there would be a burst of hellfire as the Coinn Iotiar manifested themselves on the physical plane. They were ready for battle, minutes away from nightfall. How did the witch know that power consumption made it difficult for me to hold back my incubi bloodline? Cedric spat at the ground as he came to a stop, satisfied he'd attracted all of the Coinn Iotiar. Horns extended from his head, spiraling into a sharp point like a ram's antlers. Letting some of his self-restraint ease back, he could feel his claws and fangs grow more ferocious, like those of a lion. It has been a long time since I last struggled against my incubine instincts. The old witch had to have known devouring too much power would trigger it. However, I am eager to gain more power. I have much to gather before I can take my vengeance upon my creator. Perhaps this was more of a blessing than a mockery of my weakness. Anticipation slithered across his skin, and Cedric inhaled, smelling the power of the enchanted hellhounds held for him, adding to his arousal. He felt drunk with desire. No feat seemed too big when he was in this state. More sweat poured from his arms and face as a throbbing sensation pulsed through him. Roaring filled his ears as a flash of hellfire brightened the night air. The Coinn Iotiar, fully formed, stood nearly as tall as Cedric. 3 of them stood before him, growling as light smoked from their eyes. They were starving, which provided Cedric with the advantage. All at once, they leapt at him. Catching the first attacking dog in both hands caused it to snap and snarl inches from his face. Cedric threw his weight into the large canine, falling on top of the hellhound, still gripping its neck. The other 2 were short-tempered and snarled at one another as their starvation fueled a fight between them. Taking the opening, Cedric quickly made his first kill. He dug his fangs deep into the beast's neck, the warm blood dancing on his tongue. Eagerly, he gulped down the bitter, metallic taste of magic mixed with blood that invaded his mouth. With his incubine blood taking hold of his senses, he was draining the power with ease. His instincts greedily urged him to take in every drop and left him hungry for more. Sensing the death of their pack member outraged the remaining hounds and immediately turned their focus back to Cedric. One darted forward and was met with a hound carcass to the face, knocking it back. Before he could shift his attention, the other took action, landing a bite on one of Cedric's arms. Hellfire boiled out of its mouth, burning the flesh as it spilled across his skin. The smell was ungodly. The heat seared Cedric's skin while the hound's teeth tore the flesh.